Hello everyone, Triple here, and welcome back to another episode of the MPL. This is, I think, week 5 now, and it's a very interesting. It's versus QQ, who quality Qontent, who was kind of like what sparked my competitive journey, way back when I was still on Amino. I know I keep bringing Amino up the recent years. I've been on a nostalgia trip. He made a competitive team of people that he knew, and for some reason I was invited, and I was among all the names that I play with now, and I, as you know, the scrub from the little league, I felt really out of place. So that's when I started really practicing and getting better, just so I could kind of fit in with the rest. And now we have to face him after when was that? 7 years ago? Holy crap. Yeah, we have to face him again, and he has a very him team. He didn't draft Slowbro. Normally he drafts Slowbro plus Qontent. He does have the Qontent, however no Slowbro this time. He has, where is it? That's the kill rankings. Where is he? There he is. He has Jirachi, Tangrowth, Komao, Darmanitan, Garbodor, Electivire, Qontent, Mega Gardevoir, Blissey, Rotom Wash, and Crocodile. Very interesting team. Some very, very scary mons. I've used Crocodile in draft before. I know it's very scary. Same, I think, with Komao, actually. Jirachi is just very good. Qontent is really bulky. Mega Gardevoir is really strong, but it does get outsped by most of my team. And it's a very interesting matchup here. I do think I have a bit of a winning matchup because of some of my Pokemon. Like, for instance, Canyon just goes in. He has a very hard time versus my Zygarde, in general. But on the other hand, he also just has a lot of really good tanks, and that's a big problem. One of the things I'm really scared of is Fist Death Jirachi. I have a very interesting set here in Hoopa, which is mixed Hoopa, because the only thing really coming in on Hoopa, on a physical Hoopa, is Komao. So what I have here is substitute Select Berry. If I get my Select Berry off, I'm faster than everything that's not Scarf, which he either brings Scarf Cook or Scarf Darm. He kinda has to. So those can be kind of troublesome. However, one thing I did search out is, since I'm behind the sub, he can't really hit me well. I get my Select Berry popped, and then I have Magician, which I could use to really disrupt that, because if I steal Darmanitan's or Crocodile's choice Scarf, that means he has nothing to outspeed my Beedrill, which is pretty huge. Besides that, I can also just steal items like Leftovers or Rocky Helmets or Heavy Duty Boots or something like that. Stealing an item of Rotom could also be really nice. The only thing I don't want to steal is a Black Sludge on Garbodor, although I feel like it kind of runs like Sugar Berry here, since Drillbin does exist. But yeah, this is just also one thing is Tangrowth. If he's very physically defensive Tangrowth, which I don't think he will bring Tangrowth. Actually, he might bring The thing is, I've been kind of indecisive about Tangrowth, because on the one hand, it's a great defensive wall. It answers Zygarde, which is a huge threat versus him. On the other hand, I have Beedrill and Volcanion, which both threaten it a lot. But yeah, Psychic is better versus that, so that could also be very useful. Volcanion, very, very interesting set. In Flamethrower, Steam Eruption Superpower Defog, he kind of gets messed up by this. His only two real switch-ins are the Como and the Blissey. Blissey is likely because it eats special hits. That's why we bring Superpower. Superpower does like a clean 50 to 56%, I believe, if I remember the calc right. Which means that if I have it chipped, I can kill it straight off. And yeah, that's gonna be huge here. Flamethrower and Steam Eruption also very strong options for his entire team. Not to mention the fact that Steam Eruption has a high chance to burn the Como coming in, which is also pretty huge. It's a good answer versus Jirachi. Rotom is kind of a problem, but it will still take quite a bit of damage, and if I burn it, that's just extra chip, which is great. So, very interesting. Choice Scarf also very good versus him. We have a Beedrill, who is powerful, to say the least. This thing poison jabs anything. It's because, like, he has Jirachi, who doesn't like taking the U-turn, and for the rest, nothing comes in on that poison jab. He has to run a Scarfer because of it, but outside of the Scarfer, a lot of his mons just lose. I'm adamant. 200 speed means I outspeed the Thorn, guaranteed, unless it's Scarf, which, why would you bring Scarf Thorn? And this allows me to run Adamant on this, which means that most mons just die. Como takes like a pretty big chunks, even Fistef Como. I know Krug dies to U-turn. Rotom takes, I believe, like 60 if it's max defense. Hold on. I'm actually, because I don't remember that calc, I do tend to like calc stuff beforehand. Versus Rotom Wash. Oh, you defensive pivot, and I'm not jolly, I'm adamant. Poison Jab does Poison Jab does to just bulky Rotom. It does 66 to 78%. So yeah, it's kind of stupidly strong against his entire team. He doesn't really have a good switch into it. Like Jirachi can eat the Poison Jab, but then has to fear the U-turn. And the thing is, that's why I brought Protect, because I'm kind of expecting QQ to like pull doubles. So if I Poison Jab and U-turn on like a Thorn, I know Tornadus takes also like 70% something. So if I Protect on their switch, I still have Beedrill in to click another Poison Jab. So that's very good. Also Roost is very nice versus like a Blissey or a Darm U-turn or Como. So I can kind of use this to come in defensively. So that's also very nice. But yeah, these two just run terrain on his team. Comfey is very good again. He has the Blissey, but I know Blissey loses. Like I've had this scenario more than enough in OU where I run Comfey, they run like Max Spadef Blissey, and I beat them because after 3 Calm Minds I recover too much to be chipped down by Seismic Toss. So Comfey can beat Blissey, and beyond that, the only answers he has to it are Darmanitan, Garbodor, and Jirachi, who I have actually HP Ground for, which is a very strong option. And beyond that, he doesn't really have much to beat this. After a Calm Mind, Como definitely goes down. Rotom is going to take a chunk from Giga Drain. Crook also, because if you bring Scarf Crook, it's not going to outspeed Comfey because Triage. So, insanely good here, and hopefully it's like makes a difference. Also, this is a very peculiar speed. This is speed to outspeed Jirachi, who is outspeeding, I believe, base 70, which is my Decidueye, and there was another one that's base 70. Oh yeah, my Volcanion. So if he makes his Jirachi to outspeed Volcanion and Decidueye, I outspeed that by 1 point. So that's why I ran this speed. And then just max protect, modest HP investment. You know what this does. Zygarde is insane versus his team. After a D-Dance, he has a hard time dealing with this. The only real answer he has to this is, since it can run Dragon coverage, so Como isn't safe, the only thing he has for this is Tangrowth, which I have Toxic for. I am Substitute Toxic, D-Dance 1000 Arrows, and this can just sweep him. He has almost no answers to this. So, it's a very simple plan. Also, Scarf Darm does speed tie with this, but it needs to click a very like heavy hitting, risky move, especially since I'm HP invested. So yeah, that's it. It's a very like late game. This just goes in, and then actually for that Tangrowth, I have this set Decidueye with Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, Toxic Roost, which is a defensive answer to like Como and Tangrowth, which are likely answers. Also Thorn. If I get a Toxic off from the Thorn, that's huge for me. So that's also really, really nice. And it's like, it's just max defense. Also, it beats Tangrowth, but also Crook isn't going to do nearly enough. Because the first knockoff, while I still have an item, does, I think, like 70% to this. Let me grab this here. 252, 252, and we're impish. Versus a Crook, because I think I looked this up and Crook doesn't do enough with knock. Yeah, the first knock does 70.5 to 83.8, and if we then go no item, yeah, that only does 47 to 56. So it doesn't even do too much here, and that's like max attack. It's not element, but still. Like, I eat that hit, and if I get a Leaf Blade off on it, or a Toxic, that's on a timer now, and that's just very useful. And this is specifically designed to beat Tangrowth 1v1, because that Pokemon's knockoff never does enough. It can't Sleep Powder me. It's just, like, an amazing counter to that. Not to mention, I have Long Reach, which makes sure I don't make contact damage with, like, Rocky Helmet, or... Well, that's really the only thing he has. Like, it doesn't hit Rocky Helmets, but that's still pretty useful. Oh, maybe actually... I don't know if this counters Aftermath. This might counter Aftermath. I'm just looking at that now. That could be a thing that it does. We'll have to see if that ever comes into play. But yeah, it's gonna be like another... We have a very pressure-heavy team. If I can get Hoopa in a good position, this can like break stuff enough to the point that it becomes a big problem for him to deal with Beetle. And Zygarde late game just wrecks house. So I guess with that, we head into the battle. Okay. Brings the Blissey, brings the Darm. No, Crook is a big surprise. Darm struggles with Zygarde, which is kind of nice. I'm wondering what the right play is here. Man said wow. This is true. I did talk about this a little bit beforehand. Oh god, what do I want to do? I have my team pulled up on my phone, so I'm just kind of checking the EPs. Pedro is an obvious lead, but he does have Darm, but I guess I always have Volcanion in that case. Yeah, I'm just gonna, yep. Go Volcanion here. I mean, he does make the simple play. He is defensive, as I thought. He just hard loses to Comfey, wait. Puts up his rocks. He is gonna go, oh yeah, I gave my Volcanion default, that's a problem. He is gonna go Blissey, so I'm gonna go this. That is a problem. He just gets to, I'm surprised he went that when, okay. That's a good thing to know though. He does click the U-turn, I can't stay in there, but he is likely just Scarf. No, I'm not gonna let you do that. What if I just HP ground here? Oh, that is good damage. Look at that damage. I think Volcanion is still good. I'm gonna defog the rocks away. Actually, isn't Steam Eruption free? Steam Eruption seems free. That does good damage. On a teleport, okay. He does just get to go Darmanitan again, which is annoying. No more rocks. Late game Comfey is absolutely able to win this. I think even with like defensive Como, that's still gonna take a chunk from this. Hold up, let me, because he talked about this with me afterwards. I'm gonna calc this. Because I'm pretty sure this still does a big chunk. Wait. Say that again. Why does Mega Beetle have a choice band set? That makes no sense at all. Okay, Como, oh, you defensive. Takes 40 from Poison Jab, holy shit. 44? Good damage. Oh, he didn't bring the Tangrowth, that's... okay. I'm gonna click Toxic here. Okay. Okay. You're not going anywhere. And I think... hold up, I'm gonna see what this does for damage. Oh, well, no. I'm not gonna see what this does for damage. Because that's definitely 100% chaos. Actually, wait. We're gonna make the crazy play here. Okay, yeah, no, that didn't mean anything. I'm gonna check this damage 100%. Thorn T. Oh, defog. 70.7 to 80. Hello? He was helmet on this too. Okay. Know that. I think I go Zygarde here. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see if this pays off now. Wish me? Uh-huh. 1000 arrows is gonna do good damage. It's gonna do good damage. And it all depends on the speed tie here. I am just gonna hit this. Uh-huh. Actually, I think I need to hit him. Okay, that's unfortunate. That's just, yeah. That's really just unfortunate that because if that didn't kill, I still have a good shot there. The thing is, I definitely like... Beedrill was kind of misplayed. If I didn't boost there, I probably could have like lived the hit. Beedrill was really good there though. And if I got a second D-Dance up on that Rotom, that could have also been a pretty big deal. Like on this Hydro, because I think then I killed and killed and killed. So maybe that was the play instead. Yeah, I think that would have been my big play to win there. But those are the kind of thoughts you have like afterwards. So yeah, it's unfortunate that this lived. Still, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.